My name is Ayden Beasley, and I was selected to compete in this reality TV show where I was flown out to some random city that I've never heard of with nothing but my luggage. When I arrived, I showed up to a fully furnished apartment and a sticky note and a journal. On the sticky note was a letter from the producers welcoming me onto the show. On this note that had been left for me, I was informed that I would be completely independent and I would be unable to ask for help from family or friends. This note also listed out my future challenges, like making decisions, picking insurance, investing, savings, charity, and retirement, with the occasional challenge thrown in by the producer. But all this would be necessary for me to complete the challenge of surviving this urban jungle that I've been thrown into. For my first challenge, I had been given the task of finding the difference between entering the job market immediately versus getting a higher education. After that, I was then tasked with fixing the budget that had been given to me by the producers to fit my current situation. After completing it, I had realized that I would be unable to afford any form of higher education on $1,000 per month, which leads on to the next challenge, finding alternative means of paying for higher education. In this part, I was tasked with finding scholarships and grants, student financial aid programs, and in the middle of that, I was tasked with finding a banking account and the different kinds of banking accounts that were offered to me, and then narrowing them down to fit my current situation. Years passed, and before I knew it, I had my degree in cybersecurity, and I started working immediately, bringing in a salary of $90,000 per year. The new challenge was now I had to account for taxes and insurance and giving to charity as required by the producers. And before I knew it, I had ended up accumulating $20,000 of credit card debt. This would be my first true major challenge since the beginning of this. Simply consolidated it all down into one credit card consolidation loan. Well, here I am. Just showed up at my new house. I think it's safe to say now that I've successfully traversed this metaphorical urban jungle. But this would not be possible if it were not for the producers that had given me this opportunity and who had guided me through my journey. Because of the producers and their confidence in me, I was able to invest in stocks and bonds, giving me the ability to afford this place.